What's going on? Dang. I suck at this. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I want to be straightforward. Stop telling people what you're going to do. Now, I'm the pot calling the kettle black. I ain't gonna lie. I do that a lot too. I tell people what I'm going to do and then I end up not doing it. And then people get on my head. And then they sit here and say, oh, Payne, I thought you was going to do this. Mainly my cousins do that. And I ain't gonna lie. It's good that they hold me accountable, but they low-key be frying my head. I'm not gonna lie. They be like, I remember one time I told them I was gonna get a trench coat, and I never got it, and then they got on me for never getting it, and so just small things. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyways, like I was saying, stop telling people what you're going to do, and the reason I say that is because, A, not everything in your life has to be said. Not everything that happens has to be this public announcement. And lastly, what you do, people care about results. That's what I'll say. People care about results. They don't care about what you're going to do. They don't even care about you doing it. They only care about when it's done. For instance, if you notice, right, say you're a marathon runner or just a sprinter or whatever, right? You notice that nobody's ever at the starting line as much as they are at the finish. Say you run a 15K. So that's about 10 miles if I'm not mistaken. And you're starting in the early morning, a brisk 6 a.m. morning. You know, you got your running gear on, you got your Pit Vipers, you got your new Nike Zooms, all that. You feel me? And you dripped out. You know what I'm saying? You was in the Atlanta Run Club, a few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like you actually are a runner. How many people are in the start? Maybe your mama's in the start. She like, go baby, go. Maybe she the one cheering you on. But how many people are at the end? How many people are actually cheering you on in the end as opposed to the beginning? And that's the realistic thing just for a lot of things that happen in life. When it comes to the things that you want to do, understand this. Like, people only care about when it's done. For instance, if you tell people, oh, I want to start a business, or I want to start a YouTube channel, or I want to go travel the world, they're going to be like, that's a good idea. That sounds so cool. Yeah, that sounds so cool, man. You should do it. That's a great business idea. That is a great idea. They are all for it. Don't get me wrong. Like your family, your friends, people you love in your life are all for it. Even your haters, have some respect when you start something different. But when you actually put it into progress, they might feel a way like, oh, come hang out. Nah, I can't. I gotta shoot content, or I gotta fix this business system up, or you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm already out of town. I'm in Belize, or as you're doing it, if you just keep talking and talking and talking about, oh, I'm doing this now, and I'm doing this now, and I'm doing this now, it gets to a point where people just stop taking you seriously. Especially, like, because for me, I'll say things. I'll say I'm going to do something. Like, I have these grand ideas and just end up not doing them. And then I've noticed people in my own life have taken me less seriously because of it. It's like, oh, here goes old Willie. Like, here goes old Peyton with another grand idea that's just never gonna come to fruition. Oh, here he goes. Oh, that's a good idea, man. Sure. Are you actually gonna do it though? All right, then why'd you say it? People are gonna take you less seriously because if you don't do it and you hyped up this whole idea, then it's like, oh, you're just a dreamer. You're not an executor. You just visionize things, but you don't go for them. You don't got no discipline, essentially, in people's eyes. No backbone. And then if you were to actually be doing it, but every day you're like, I'm doing this. A, it can breed anticipation, and it's like, bro, just hurry up already and stop talking to me about it. Or B, it can actually breed envy and jealousy. There are people in your life who do love you. There are people in your life who care genuinely about you. But when you constantly tell them everything that you've got going on, when you're constantly you're basically making your life a fishbowl, like an observatory, and you're just swimming around, people just take you less seriously. Or they may get envious of you. Because sometimes your life is either the example of what not to do or the example of what I would want to do, but I don't have enough courage to. So I say that to say, just stop telling people what you're going to do. Like, it's no point at all. It's really no point. Do something. If you're going to do it, just do it. Stop telling people step by steps. No one really cares. Especially, I'm going to say this right now, especially for men. Bro, for men, I'm going to just keep it a buck with us, bro. Women don't care about what we're going to do. They care about what's done. They care about results. They don't care about dreams. They don't care about hopes. They don't care about aspirations. They can appreciate it. They can empathize with it. But the reality of it is, to them, it means nothing if it doesn't get accomplished. So this is not only for me, but this is for all of us, all genders. But I'm especially speaking to men. Just stop telling people what you're going to do. If you're going to do it, do it. If you have problems, then reach out to somebody who's close enough to you, you do know actually cares about you and actually won't treat you that way. Suffer. Overcome adversity. Overcome challenges. Learn to be in solitude. That's a big one. Learn to be in solitude, man. Learn to take time to yourself, to figure something out, to go on a walk by yourself, just thinking. Put the phone down. Stop scrolling. And that's something I got to work on too. Put the phone down. Stop scrolling. In all things, lead on the strength and the guidance of the Lord, and He will guide you on what you actually need to do. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all. I already said that, but I love y'all, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Boop.